Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce Annual Awards Program, broadcast live today from the Chamber of Commerce offices in downtown Lancaster. Please help me welcome the President of your Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, Travis Markwood.
Welcome, Chamber members, to the 2020 Awards Program. I want to thank you all for tuning in this evening to help us celebrate the businesses and extraordinary individuals that help make our community what it is. Wow, what a year it's been so far. It would have been great and wonderful if we could have all gotten together in person, as we usually do, to celebrate our annual awards this year. But I do hope you will enjoy the program this afternoon regardless. It doesn't seem like long ago when we were all in a board meeting and the topic of moving the annual dinner to a warmer month came up once again. So someone said, why don't we survey our members? So we did. The members said, absolutely. So we moved it to May, the first time in decades. So last winter, we all got very excited about our new annual meeting date coming up in May. And then we had to lock ourselves in our homes, and here we are in October, broadcasting live from the Chamber of Commerce conference room. You couldn't have made that bet in Vegas 10 months ago for sure. I am very thankful, though, that we are able to be here today to celebrate some remarkable people and businesses. The one thing I've noticed during the pandemic is that our community has a lot of caring and resilient people and businesses, and we should all be very proud of it. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsors that you saw before the show started. Without our support of our members and our sponsors, our events and programs would not be possible, and for this we are very grateful. I want to thank our staff, Margie Donnell, Cheryl Barber, and Julia Taylor, for their work in putting together our first annual ever drive-through trade show last evening at the fairgrounds, and assisting with our awards program this evening. I also want to thank them for all their work and flexibility over the last 6 months. Like all of you, we've had to adapt and learn to overcome many, many challenges. I would like to take a moment to also thank the Chamber Board of Directors for their continued support and guidance as we continue to navigate through our new business environment. Finally, I would like to thank Interphase Video for their partnership in helping us produce tonight's program. They have been an unbelievable resource and partner to us and to countless other nonprofits and businesses as well, and they've all had to adapt to a virtual format for so many things. It has certainly been an interesting year, but we have learned a great deal, and we've made much progress, and we are all learning to persevere. Here to recap the Chamber's year up until this point and to assist me in presenting tonight's awards, I would like to welcome the 2020 Board Chair, Angela Kreil.
Thank you, Travis, very much for that introduction, and thank you for your leadership of the Chamber. I know I speak for all of the board when I say that what you have done, you and your staff, despite the challenges that we have, you have managed to accomplish a lot this year, and I'm excited to be able to share that with you. We kicked off our year with our brand new tiered membership structure, which was quickly embraced by our members. We can't thank you all enough for your continued support. We know change is never easy, and in a year where there's already lots of change, we appreciate you embracing this with gusto. We want to thank Margie for all of her work with the new system that we use to manage that, and also Cheryl for getting out and educating our members about that new program. In February, we co-hosted with the City of Lancaster the 2020 State of the City Address, which was held at the Crossroads Center rather than Olivedale to accommodate the increasing attendance at this annual event. Isn't that interesting that we ended the year, the live events on the year with a record attendance? And then the pandemic hit. And when that hit our state, we scrambled to help pass along important information to members, especially small businesses like mine, regarding the PPP loans and EDIL loans and other funding sources, anything that we could find to help our members get through the financial burden of the pandemic. The chapter essentially acted as an information clearinghouse for our members and any important information or virtual training sessions that would assist businesses in dealing with the pandemic. Then we asked ourselves what we could do next to help our members. So we settled on a calling spree for 1 month and called all 550 of you. Our staff of 4 dedicated a portion of each day to conduct what we called business wellness checks for each of our members. We found this very effective in gauging how you all were doing and what you needed. And that allowed us to connect you with appropriate resources. So thank you for those of you who took the time to talk with our staff about those things. We're planning a second round of calls yet this year. In June, we responded to the national movement to end racial justice by announcing the formation of the Equality Task Force. This task force is designed to explore our minority-owned businesses in Fairfield County and to learn of challenges that they face and see how the Chamber could better serve their needs and overcome these challenges while also engaging our community. Later in June, with the help of our marketing coordinator, Julia, we kicked off the Chamber Strong campaign. This campaign was designed to create a sense of unity among our membership, celebrate the strength and resilience of them, and create an overall awareness of the Chamber of Commerce in hopes of gaining the interest of businesses that are not currently members. In August, we got to work on an Athena tribute video celebrating 35 years of the Athena Award in our community. The video highlights how the McGraw family started the award in Lancaster and includes a video biography of each of the past Athena recipients. Stay tuned in the next few weeks for information on the airing of this video and how you can watch. In September, after multiple attempts to host our annual golf outing, we successfully hosted a very safe and fun golf outing at Valley View Golf Club. Just earlier this month, our 2019-20 class of Fairfield leadership recorded their final nonprofit project presentations and celebrated the completion of their course. At the same time, our 2021 class kicked off a new year of Fairfield leadership with a virtual meeting. Last year's class was our largest to date with 26 participants, and this year's broke the record with 30. And here we are. Last night, we celebrated our first ever Cruise Through trade show, and tonight we celebrate with our first ever virtual Chamber Awards. If you had an opportunity to go last night to the Chamber trade show drive-through, it was pretty cool, and it was pretty great to be able to sit in my warm car and talk to all the people along the way. So thank you to all the businesses who exhibited, and thank you to all of you who came out and supported those businesses in the Chamber by participating. Hope you got some good, yummy Bob's Backyard barbecue at the end, too. I hope you will all join me in thanking our staff, our small but mighty crew of Travis, Cheryl, Margie, and Julia, who are absolutely tireless in their support of us as members of this chamber. And the work that they do with a staff of 4 is work that probably wouldn't get done if you looked at another staff of 4 in this community. They are truly amazing in what they are able to accomplish. Their customer service, as you know, member service is fantastic. And so we will now look at another person in our community who has the same stellar customer service skills. We're going to start with the Tammy Nisser Customer Service Award. The Tammy Nisser Customer Service Award was created to honor Tammy, who worked at the Chamber for 6 years before losing her battle with cancer. Tammy was an inspiration to us all and a master in the art of customer service, whether working with Chamber members, fellow volunteers, or her coworkers. This award is given to an individual or company that demonstrates consistency in level of service to customers, follows through on promises and agreements, always addresses customers with friendliness and enthusiasm, has demonstrated willingness to go above and beyond their job responsibilities to help a customer, and they must be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Tonight, we honor someone who began her career with her current employer as a sales representative in June of 2018. She has since established strong ties in our community and has built a reputation among her advertising clients as a stellar customer service person. She approaches every client with the idea of how do I best serve them? And she brings honesty and integrity to her job at WLOH, the Wolf Country Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate this year's recipient, Rachel Schlarb.
want to start off thanking you, Angela, for that introduction. Thank you. And thank you for Travis for allowing me to be here today. And a big thank you to the Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce for allowing me to accept this award during this time. And I know we are not in our normal place. We're normally at Fisher Catholic High School in front of our family, our friends, and of course the community members. But I'm so thankful to be standing up here today, having the opportunity to accept a Tammy Nusser Award in front of everyone watching on our online stream, via Facebook, social media, cable, or by other means. So when I graduated from Muskingum University in 2018, I wasn't sure where my career path was going to lead me, but ultimately, I'm proudly to say it led me here to Lancaster, Ohio. When I first moved to Lancaster, I was afraid, nervous, and even a little bit excited. Unfortunately, the nervousness turned into fear because my family and friends was over 2 hours away, and I wasn't really sure what to do. To my surprise, the community accepted me with open arms, and on my very first day working at WLOH Radio and Company, I couldn't have been prouder of this community. I started back in customer service when I was just 15 years old in the small town of Coshocton, Ohio, in a little pool. Later, I accidentally landed my first job at WTNS radio station as a weekend announcer. On my first day at the station, that was the day that I decided to dedicate myself to customer service and to serving my community. That passion continued in 2018 when I started working at WLOH Radio Company, The Wolf, where I've interacted with local businesses, business owners, and community members on a day-to-day basis. I've always strived to be the best that I can be. And I try to treat people with dignity and respect because on a day-to-day basis, that is what I want to be treated with. I think because of that, that is the reason I'm standing in front of you at 24 years old, receiving the Tammy Nusser Award for Excellence in Customer Service. There are so many people in this community that truly deserve this award. So this is to all of the business owners out there and to their employees. Thank you for everything that you do in this community and keeping us going strong. Although I am receiving this award at a young age, I still have many goals that I wish to accomplish in Fairfield County. My plan is to go back to school next fall for my master's degree in business and professional communication. Being involved with customer service means that I serve you, the people. That's why I would like the opportunity in the future to serve on some of our area boards. And no matter what age you are, if you're a teenager in high school, or if you're sitting at home in a rocking chair in your 70s, always shoot for the stars and take that risk, and always be the best that you can be. Before I go, I would like to thank a few people who have pushed me in my life. One, to my family, for first off putting me through college because I couldn't have done it without you, supporting my dreams, my goals, and of course myself. My friends for always pushing me to be my best. To the Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce for allowing me to be here today and accepting this award, and of course doing all of this work for this award ceremony. To the Fairfield County District Library for a great year and a half of knowledge and growth. To WLOH Radio Company, The Wolf, for helping me start my career and bringing me to Fairfield County. A huge thank you to Mark Bohack for nominating me for the Tammy Nusser Award. And the biggest thank you of all is to all of my clients I represent in Fairfield County, because I would not be standing up here today if it wasn't for you. So thank you for everyone who's watching this award ceremony. My name is Rachel Schlarb, and I'm this year's recipient of the Tammy Nusser Award, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Thank you.
Our next award this evening is the Young Professional of the Year Award. This award is intended to encourage and recognize the achievements of a young professional who has demonstrated noteworthy commitment to his or her personal and professional development, community service, and/or leadership skills towards bettering Fairfield County. Tonight's recipient of the Young Professional of the Year Award was born and raised in Lancaster and began engaging in community service at a very young age. He has spearheaded volunteer efforts at Lancaster High School and coordinated countless events in downtown Lancaster and has volunteered for the Lancaster Festival. He has a contagious energy and a passion for the community, and he is very involved on boards and committees such as the Young Professionals of Lancaster, the Lancaster Sherman Rotary Club, the Lancaster Performing Arts Consortium, and the Lancaster City Schools Communication Committee. He also happens to sit across the hall from me on a daily basis and is employed by our friends at Destination Downtown. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate this year's recipient of the Young Professionals Award, Colin Hedko.
Thank you so much, Travis. I love sitting across the hall. Thanks for keeping me in line. It's a privilege to accept this year's Young Professional of the Year award. I am truly humbled for this recognition and honored to represent other young professionals that work and serve our community. I would like to thank the staff and board of the Lancaster Fairfield Chamber of Commerce for selecting me for this prestigious award, as well as my boss, mentor, and friend Amanda Everett for nominating me. I have always had a heart for community, especially this one. As Travis said, I was born and raised here and am proud to call Lancaster my home. When I was younger, I was unsure what I wanted to be when I grew up, but that changed quickly. Throughout my high school years, I was motivated and felt a sense of fulfillment by being involved in the happenings of our town. I began to volunteer for organizations in our community and quickly developed meaningful relationships with local leaders. I can't express how much these moments have moved me. Giving my time to these organizations led to my deeper understanding of the incredible work that so many local agencies and businesses achieve by pulling together. In short, it inspired my passion for nonprofit work. It just so happened that my love for this community would give me the greatest insight on what I wanted to be when I grew up. I am grateful for the opportunity to work as marketing and events coordinator for Destination Downtown Lancaster and honored to serve our downtown every day. I'd like to thank the vibrant community of young professionals that serve, as well as wonderful resources, friends, and collaborators. They inspire a sense of true camaraderie and give hope for the future of Lancaster. Only together we will be able to make the leaders of yesterday and today proud tomorrow. Finally, I encourage all the young professionals to find what moves you. Be bold, creative, and take risks. We must continually work to make Lancaster a place we are proud to call home. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Colin. Very well deserved, and welcome to the club. Our next award this evening is the Brett Markwood Award, sponsored by Accumular Collision and Automotive. First responders are the men and women who are first on the scene. As a natural or man-made disaster unfolds, first responders are the police officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians that are an integral part of maintaining our community's quality of life. Each year we recognize and honor a firefighter and or police officer from Fairfield County with the Brett Markwood Award. This award was established to honor the memory of Lancaster Police Officer Brett Markwood, who was killed in the line of duty on February 21st, 1993. This year's recipient was employed with the Lancaster Police Department from 1990 until his recent retirement earlier this year. He was promoted to captain in 2015 and has spent most of his career in the patrol division working night shift, holidays, and weekends. He has proven to be an exemplary officer, demonstrating leadership, fairness, and respect to the citizens he serves. During his career, he earned multiple awards for service and bravery, including the Chief's Citation for Valor for his actions and bravery the night that Brett Markwood himself was killed. This award has only been given 8 times in the last 30 years. He has also earned the Chief's Citation of Merit twice. One of those occasions, he administered CPR to a resident that had collapsed near the police department until medics could arrive to save the individual's life. Upon his retirement, he was one of the few officers still at the police department who was a friend of Brett Markwood. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate retired Lancaster Police Captain Greg Scott Cox. Unfortunately, he could not join us at the last minute tonight and sends his regrets on not being able to accept this honor in person. So here to accept on Scott's behalf is Lancaster Chief of Police, Adam Pillar.
Thank you, Angela and Travis. Scott called me earlier today. He was feeling a little bit under the weather, and he was excited to win this award. And it's a shame he couldn't be here. He was a true servant of Lancaster, and he really was deserving. He did email me his speech, and that's what I'm going to read now for you. Good afternoon. I apologize that I cannot be here today. I was so looking forward to this day. I would like to thank Travis and the entire Chamber of Commerce for choosing me for the Brett Markwood Award. I know this sounds cliche, but I'm humbled and honored to receive this award. I'm humbled because I personally know many of the past award winners. They were all very professional, compassionate, and deserving people. To be included in their company is a great compliment. I'm honored because I had the privilege to know and work alongside Brett. He was a good friend, and to receive an award named in his honor is very special. 30 years ago this past July, in 1990, I, along with Brett Markwood and 8 others, was hired by the Lancaster Police Department. I attended the academy with Brett, and after we graduated from the academy and completing our field training assignment, we were assigned to the same shift. Over the next 2.5 years, Brett and I became really good friends. Unfortunately, just as I was there with Brett when his career began, I was also there with him the night his career ended. Needless to say, this was a very tough and emotional time for me, as well as the entire department. After Brett's death, I remained in the patrol division on several different shifts for the next 5 years until I was promoted to sergeant in 1998. As a street supervisor, I got to work directly with and supervise some of the most dedicated professional people that I've ever met. In 2000, I was promoted to lieutenant and served as an assistant watch commander on all 3 of the patrol shifts. During this time, in addition to my patrol duties, I became a member of the department's special response team. I was eventually assigned to command that response team, a position that I held for 10 years. In July of 2015, I was promoted to captain and became the watch commander for 3rd Watch. For those of you that aren't familiar with the department's shifts or watches, the men and women of the 3rd Watch work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Shortly after getting promoted to the captain, I actually became the senior captain at the police department due to retirements. Although I had the opportunity to go to 1st Watch, I chose to remain with the 3rd Watch crew. 3rd Watch always felt like home to me. It was a shift in which I began my career. It was a shift that I spent 25 of 30 years with the Lancaster Police Department. Although I'm biased, I truly believe that 3rd Watch is the best shift of the department. It's a shift from which I wanted to retire, so earlier this year I made the decision that I enjoyed a long and rewarding career and decided it was the right time to retire. My retirement was effective on August 3rd. I'm very grateful for having the opportunity to serve with this great community. Throughout my career, I saw people at their worst, but I also saw them at their best. I consider myself very lucky for my opportunities and experiences. I enjoyed many throughout my career. I was truly blessed, just as I was with Brett at the end of his career by receiving this award. He's with me at the end of mine. Thank you.
Our next award is the Small Business of the Year Award. The Small Business of the Year Award is given to a business each year with less than 25 employees. They have proven recent significant growth, innovation, or new product or service, a record of service in the community, good jobs at competitive wages and benefits with company policies empowering to employees and friends to their families. Record of sound business ethics, must be in business for 5+ years, and must be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Our Small Business of the Year this year is awarded to a family-owned business that began as a mobile business. In recent years, they have grown their business and opened a brick and mortar shop in downtown Lancaster. This business participates in many activities in downtown and throughout the community. They are dedicated to treating their employees with respect and trust. And if you've ever been walking down the streets in downtown Lancaster and you catch the smell of something delicious and smoky, you know that our Small Business of the Year is cooking up their next batch of quality menu offerings. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate Bob's Backyard Barbecue.
Hello, I am Bob Bennett, one of the owners of Bob's Backyard Barbecue. That's my wife Maggie. So first, this is a great honor. There's a lot of small businesses in this community and so many people that we look up, that we look up to. It's an honor to receive this award and to represent the hard work of all the small business owners and who make this community run every day. So first, I'd like to thank our community and our customers. We have been, recipients of some tremendous support through this, obviously very difficult time. I'd like to thank our team. Travis talked about our employees. They have been really just rock solid, steady, very flexible, dealing with all the different curveballs that get thrown our way on sort of a daily basis. I'd like to thank our friends. We have many friends who have helped us really to achieve our dream of owning our own business. I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce and Destination Downtown Lancaster. They are always very supportive of us and all the other businesses in downtown and Fairfield County, and have really helped us navigate all the different avenues of help that have become available. I'd like to kind of call out our special good friends, Sean Kenny and John Rockwood, for all of their support and encouragement over the years. And finally, really want to thank our family, our kids, Audrey, Alora, Celia, and Bobby. And our parents, my mom Carol and Bernie and Sue, and our siblings and extended family. They have really sacrificed as much as we have to make this business happen, and we couldn't do it without them. Anything you'd like to say? No. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks, Greg.
Okay, now I'm craving macaroni and cheese. Congratulations, Bob, and to Bob's Backyard Barbecue for that well-deserved award. We are now on to our Large Business of the Year award. This award is given to a business each year that has proven recent significant growth, innovation, or a new product or service, a record of service to the community, good jobs at competitive wages and benefits with company policies that empower employees and are friendly to their families, a record of sound business ethics. They must have been in business for 5 years and be a chamber member. Our recipient's company name will forever be tied with Fairfield County. In fact, one of the owners of the company actually built my first home in Lancaster. Founded in 1947 and family run since then, they have continued to grow over the years and now employ over 200 employees. This company has been dedicated to building our community and changing lives for many years. They have been a leader in charitable giving financially and in volunteer hours, and have even donated land for Gorsuch West Elementary School. Their construction projects have been throughout our community and all over the state of Ohio and surrounding states. Some of the crowning achievements in our local community include the construction of the Pickering House, the Fairfield County Foundation, Park National Bank, the AHA Children's Museum, and the Pearl House. Their newest projects are nearing completion as market rate housing on the site of the former East Elementary School, which will be a spectacular new development. I encourage you all to go see it at the old East Elementary. It's called East Point. And market rate apartments on the site of the old Lancaster Glass Factory at the corner of Main and Memorial. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate your winner of the Large Business of the Year award, the Gorsuch Community of Companies.
Thank you, Angela, so much for those kind words. On behalf of the Gorsuch Community of Companies, I am honored to receive the Chamber's Large Business of the Year award. As part of this honor, I am proud to be the third generation leading such a dynamic organization with close to 200 staff across 4 states. Fairfield Homes was founded in 1947, and in over 70 years, we have weathered many events, celebrated milestones, and through it all, this community has been our foundation and inspiration for striving toward success. From the very beginning, Fairfield Homes was built on community. My father, Leonard Gorsuch, expanded this value through his personal impact in Lancaster and all his partnerships that he developed across the state of Ohio. I am proud of how the Gorsuch community of companies has persevered through the latest challenges of 2020. We continue to elevate our work, ourselves, our team, and our company, even during a global pandemic. The Gorsuch family of companies is growing forward together to build diverse communities across the state that provide innovative housing options. Our staff experiences span 4 generations, from baby boomers to Generation Z. And with our depth of experience, we are capable of developing communities that fit the unique needs of each market we serve. At Fairfield Homes, our commitment to building community has become the foundation for everything we do. We are driven by our ability to positively impact the people and communities we serve. Our company is always dedicated to supporting and participating in community involvement. And I once again want to thank you for this honor, and I am genuinely inspired to continue our mission of fostering community where we work, live, and raise our families. Thanks.
The next award this evening is the Floyd Wolf Award. The Floyd Wolf Award honors the legacy of Floyd Wolf, who touched almost every community and social service agency in his over 50 years of working in Lancaster's business community. The recipient can be an outstanding individual or agency who has demonstrated continued commitment to the Lancaster and Fairfield County community in terms of time, financial, personal, or corporate support to the community, projects that enrich the quality of life for our community. Our Floyd Wolf recipient this year is a lifetime resident of Fairfield County, graduating from Bishop Fenwick High School and later Ohio University. He served our country in the Army and has dedicated his career in the study and practice of business. He has served as a paramedic and fire chief for his local village, on his local village's city council as well. After employment at Anchor Hocking Glass Company in the accounting department, he purchased a business in 1990 and has been operating it ever since. He has demonstrated his generosity on countless occasions in our community and has served on many boards for many important fundraising initiatives. He leads and participates in many efforts to help the communities of Fairfield County prosper. He is particularly passionate about Buckeye Lake and the region where he lives and operates his business. The list of achievements and contributions is much more impressive than we can share with you this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate this year's Floyd Wolf Award recipient, owner and operator of Buckeye Lake Marina, and Fairfield County Commissioner David Levesey.
Well, actually I thought I was coming down here to support others and surprised by this. So quite frankly, obviously I don't have a prepared speech, but I would like to say this, that my life is surrounded by the Lord I serve. And one of the verses that I think is so important is the verse that says, "Whatever therefore you eat or drink, or whatever you do, do all for the glory of God." So I don't take credit for anything that I do, but the God I serve. I'd like to also thank Travis Markwood, Angela Crowell, and also the Board of Directors at the Chamber for honoring me with this award. You know, as I think about the many people here in Fairfield County and Lancaster that are much more deserving than I, you know, this is really nice, and I much appreciate this award. I would also like to recognize my wife of 53 years, Ann Levacy, lovingly known as the Cookie Lady. You know, whenever I go any place, as well as herself, they ask whether she has any cookies. And so, you know, that's her mission. And she has helped and impressed a lot of people by her willingness to serve. I also like to recognize my family, my two children, Amy and Tim, and their spouses, and my 4 grandchildren. And, you know, I love them all. And, you know, I'm so thankful for this award. And what a surprise. And again, I like to say there's a whole bunch of people out there that deserve it a whole lot more than me. Thank you.
I actually can't think of a more deserving person, Commissioner, so congratulations. This is the first year for the Nonprofit of the Year Award. With so many great nonprofits in our community, the Chamber Board decided it was time to create an award to recognize them specifically each year. This award is evaluated on the following: must be a nonprofit organization or public entity in good standing, shows an overall positive impact and contribution to the community, goes above and beyond their stated mission and objectives, empowers employees to get involved in the community and charitable actions outside of their daily work, successfully engaging outreach to the community and other businesses, strategic use of funding for the greater good of their mission and cause, and must have been established for 5 years and a member of the Chamber. Our first ever Nonprofit of the Year Award is going to an organization formed in 1980. They are a 501c3 with a mission designed to protect the rights of those they serve. They also work in the area of adoption. In fact, in 2019, they were able to arrange for 938 adoptions, and in the past 6 years, they have arranged for more than 5,000 adoptions. They rescue and protect animals throughout Fairfield County and see to it that the laws around animal cruelty are upheld. They have developed countless programs to care for animals and provide services to pet owners. Ladies and gentlemen, as they celebrate their 40th anniversary, please help me congratulate your winner of the first ever Nonprofit of the Year Award, the Fairfield Area Humane Society.
Thank you, Angela. I am going to add to a night of firsts here because for those of you that know me, I do not prepare speeches, and I generally don't hit my required timing of those. So I did prepare something. Here, it's always hard to follow a speech from Dave Levacy, and now I'm thinking about his wife's chocolate chip cookies, so I'm glad the speech is short and sweet here. So on behalf of myself, my staff, and our board of directors, we're very excited to receive this award today. Being named Nonprofit of the Year by the Chamber of Commerce is a great honor and testament to our never-ending work in connecting the community and animals through rescue, adoption, and education. I want to thank Stephanie Hall for nominating us for this award and the Chamber Board for selecting us as their first ever Nonprofit of the Year award winner. I also want to thank all of our supporters, donors, adopters, and volunteers, as their support is key to our success in growing into an organization that this community will continue to be proud of. There are so many wonderful nonprofits in our community doing amazing things, and we at the Fairfield Area Humane Society are honored to be a part of that group. Thank you very much.
All right. Next up, I'd like to introduce past chairman of the Chamber of Commerce Board and CEO of South Central Power, Rick Lemons.
Thank you very much, Travis. Good afternoon, everyone. I've been on the board for 6 years now. I was on the board for 6 years, and several times over that 6-year period, during strategic planning sessions, the board would talk about the membership dues. And finally, in 2019, the board, my fellow board members and I, were able to work with Travis and the staff to finally come forward and bring a multiple tiered dues formula system to the membership. And we began our process by retaining a consultant who helped us launch really about almost a year-long effort and to explore various models for reorganizing that membership dues structure. This process included assessing our membership, assessing our internal budgets, focus groups with members, one-on-one conversations with members, and also researching what other chambers did around the area. And as I mentioned, this resulted in a brand new multiple-tiered benefits structure that was introduced about a year ago, December of 2019. And that new that new membership structure stands to benefit all of the members of the chamber, whether you're a one-person consultancy or a large company in Fairfield County. And so I'd like to compliment the board, certainly Travis and his team, as well as the membership. And so we're heading into year 2 with a little bit of uncertainty as to how things will work out, but we're confident that the new structure is built to last. Before I announce the recipient of the Chairman's Award, I wanted to take one final moment to talk about the Chamber Board and my time on the Chamber Board. I was very new to the area when I became a board member, and I've come to have a great appreciation for the effort and the lengths that Travis goes to make sure that the board is made up of a wide variety of folks from around the county. Our board members represent most of the industries within the county. They represent small, medium, and large companies, as well as organizations that operate on a nonprofit basis. And this, combined with term limits, results in a turnover of 2, 3, or sometimes 4 board members each year, which creates really a great opportunity for different perspectives, input, and discussion at the board meetings. And it's the one important element of my time on the board that I will miss greatly. And so thank you for the opportunity to serve on the board. And now it's my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Chairman's Award for 2020. Each year, the past chair of the board has the honor and privilege of recognizing a person or entity who has made special contributions to the community or who has assisted the chair in a special way during the past year. And it is up to the outgoing chair to set the criteria and make the selection. And from our list of past winners, there's no doubt that they have all been very well deserving. The recipient this year is an organization that was formed in 1970 and has served the community extremely well for those 50 years. Over the decades, its members and board of directors has represented community leaders and business people who are passionate about the prosperity for the city of Lancaster. Our recipient organization has been stewards and developers of a large tract of land originally donated to the city by Anchor Hocking, which over time has been the foundation for hundreds of jobs for our residents and millions of dollars in property tax for the city. In fact, that is the main goal of this organization, to create investment and jobs in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to honor the Lancaster Area Community Improvement Corporation for their many years of service and for the vital role they have played in economic development in Lancaster and the surrounding area. Here to accept the award today is Board President John Clark.
Thank you, Rick. It's an honor and certainly my privilege to accept this award on behalf of the CIC. Its board members, current and past members, its executive committee, current and past, its many members, current and past, and it's all those individuals and organizations, as Rick mentioned, over the past 50 years that has supported the CIC. It was 1970 when a group of ladies and gentlemen, business women and men in the community, other community elected officials, they had a vision. And it certainly is one thing to have a vision, but also to carry out that vision with a mission. And that mission being fostering, promoting economic development, promoting and attracting manufacturing businesses and otherwise, and ultimately bringing new jobs to this community. And not just jobs, but good paying jobs. When I was invited to join the executive committee, roughly 16 years ago, I suppose, I asked, well, what is the CIC? And possibly some of you are also asking that. Well, just one prime example of many is drive out West Fair Avenue to Mill Park and take a look around at all of that development, all of those new companies that have been attracted to that area and have built facilities and brought those good paying jobs to the community. And it was 1970 when this was started. And this year, as mentioned, 2020 is our 50th year anniversary. So fast forward to today, we have the Lancaster Port Authority. The Port Authority has the same mission that we do, and they are also carrying out that mission. And we've had a lot of meetings about this situation, that there's overlap between us. Both organizations are attempting to do the same thing. And with that being said, the board has voted earlier this year that we are going to dissolve the CIC in order to streamline and continue the mission with the Port Authority. Once dissolved, the CIC will turn over all of its assets to the Port Authority. So this award, I could say, is a fitting end to the CIC, but it's not an end to the CIC. The CIC, I am extremely confident its mission will continue to be carried on by the Port Authority. So on behalf of all those individuals I previously mentioned, thank you very much for this award.
Well, before we let Rick go, it's fitting that each year we take a moment to recognize our past chair that will be their term will be rolling off the board of directors. Rick, on behalf of the staff and the board, we just want to really say thank you for your time, your commitment to the organization, your guidance and leadership. We very much appreciate it and have enjoyed the time that we've had to spend with you. As a little bit of a thank you, we know that on the weekends you like to get out to the golf course, so we have a couple certificates. This is 2 rounds of golf at the Lancaster Country Club. We hope when the weather's right, you'll get a chance to go out and enjoy that on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce. Rick, thank you for your time. And now at this point, I would like to introduce our incoming chair who will take over the chairman's position coming up in January. We have Ron Collins from OUL Lancaster.
I hope you've enjoyed watching our awards program this evening. Congratulations again to all of our award recipients. As the incoming chairman this January, I'm looking forward to working with the board and the staff to continue to serve the membership. We will continue to innovate and adapt in these unprecedented times, and we pledge to continue to support the Fairfield County business community. We look forward to the day when we can all celebrate our business accomplishments in person. Until then, please stay safe and have a wonderful evening.